What up? Good evening, boys and girls. We alive. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know how we rock and welcome back to the culture.
It's the
First,
late night edition.
you already know we are lit. We got some exclusive shit to talk about. What's poppin', KB?
Was popping seven? Was popping world?
We got another battle on deck for Summer Madness 10. John versus Ill Will. It is going down on this card,
Yes, sir.
919. What you think about John and Ill Will being added to the Summer Madness shit?
Long overdue. It should have happened at Nome. It's a nice little. The two of the nicest tacticians in the battle rap game that we have.
Right.
You know. So I would like this. I would love to see it because I want to see how these two niggas are going to approach each other.
Those are two of the. It's so hard to get clear wins against John and Ill Will.
Hell yeah.
Both of them guys know how to win battles, and both of those guys make it so tough. Like every time out, it's a debatable.
And you forgot one thing. Every time each one of these niggas battle, they never approach one battle the same way they did the last.
That's true. That's true. And they don't sell a fan short.
Yeah, they always come with 3 rounds.
Yep. Yep. I think your phone going out.
You hear me?
Yeah, you good now. But shit,
All right.
I when I've seen the announcement, I was just like, okay, we got some veterans stepping it up on this card. I think this is this is definitely Summer Madness. You know, since I guess the Mook shit ain't going down, this is a decent replacement.
Yeah, and everybody that's wilding like, yo, this is like when you really look at the outside looking in, you looking at this card, if you didn't know Mook and Bridge was going to happen, you'd be very satisfied with this card.
Super Bowl of battle rap, yo. Summer Madness has always been that card, and even in the pandemic, they done pulled it out. Now it's up to the battlers to give us what we expect. The platform done did everything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Now I think as a whole, we can expect to see more as far as promotion and marketing from like Caffeine. Remember how they had billboards and advertisements on Undisputed for Gnome. So I'm pretty sure we'll see some stuff for Summer Madness, but it's up to the battlers now because, like you said, the card is official, and we got straight veterans on this bitch. Nobody playing. We also got $25,000 on the line, and this niggas got to come right.
Yep. And everybody they have on the card, besides Chess, does not have thing for choking. So if you try everybody that's the old heads, this for the old heads, they got a nice group of the ones we came up on watching on this card.
Right. Who you think has the better career on URL, John or Ill Will?
I say John. I say John because most majority of John battles are on URL. He got you could go to Grind. John got it's seasons of John because if you really follow John career, you could go back to Grind Time.
Right.
You could go to it's this is like the final form of John right now. This the beast with glasses that he's turned into be.
Yeah, because Ill Will has put on some great performances on other platforms when we think about some of his most notable battles.
Yeah, because my favorite Ill Will battle is still him versus Daylight.
Yeah, that was fire. Both of them had the mask on, right? RBE?
Yeah, they was going crazy on each other.
That was crazy. So, who you got winning this battle between John the Dawn and Ill Will Summer Madness? First of all, before you even give me a prediction, is this a candidate for Battle of the Night? I know we talked about, Battle of the Night before. I had Averb and Cal being a potential BOTN. I still got that being a potential Battle of the Night, but to me, this one
I had T-Top versus B-Dot.
Right. Do you still feel the same way, or do you think this one take the bill for that?
This one is definitely up there, and I feel like John is more seasoned on URL, but Ill Will, always got that surprise, thing with him. So I got Ill Will 2-1, man. I don't really pick John to lose often. I mean, I don't think John hasn't lost a battle since O-Red. So, but I'll take Ill Will on this battle and his URL return.
Okay. What do you think Ill Will do better than John? Do you think this is just going to be an off day for John, or do you think Ill Will do something better than John? Because John, no homo, got the total package to me.
I feel like John ducked Ill Will at known.
What?
Yeah.
I've
said this before, so I put this out here before. I'm the old time. I'm gonna stand on my word. Only because I already put that out there. I'm gonna stand on my word, and I said John ducked Ill Will, and I still got Ill Will 2-1. Even though I feel
you can be a man in kind of eat crow. Even if you got to go back on your word, you don't have to necessarily stand on your word if you're wrong. If you're willing to admit that you were wrong, you can kind of go back on the blasphemous statements that you made before. It's not a problem. You don't have to stand on it. It's not, especially if it's not official.
Nah, man, I don't think John was ready for Ill Will at the moment. He might be now, though.
Come on, yo. When have you ever known John to duck anybody? And when have you seen Ill Will body shit that make somebody be scared to battle him?
Yeah, because Ill Will is the one that left the door open for 40. We wouldn't even have 40 cal right now if it wasn't for Ill Will.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
For real, if Ill Will 3-0 smokes 40 cal, we don't hear all these blogs and all these funny shit he be doing, all that. We don't hear that if he gets a clear 3-0. Ill Will took that battle off and left it and created 40 cal.
We're going to talk about 40 cal a little later in the live stream, but you're right. And I never thought about that. And I definitely got John using that angle in this battle. Heavy.
Yeah. And if 40 ever stand in front of John, I got John finishing the job Ill Will didn't. But for this battle particularly, I must take Ill Will.
Going with Ill Will, 2-1.
2-1. John good enough to get it's going to be 2-1 either way or debatable.
Nah.
Because this is the...
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. One of those that go to the third round. Are any of these guys fan favorites? Are any of these guys judge biased? Like, you think... I don't even know if we're going to have judges. I don't know how that's going to work.
Fan favorites? Nah, because I really don't. Because remember, niggas used to hate John.
Used to?
Yeah, niggas used to hate John. Because remember, John used to be spilling and until he got to where he is now. But yeah, John didn't come in the game as a fan favorite a lot. John used to catch a lot of hate.
That's a fact. What about Ill Will? You think Ill Will is a hero? Or is he a villain?
Nah, Ill Will is kind of more like in the middle for real. I don't think Ill Will niggas didn't really wasn't ever not rocking with Ill Will, but he just Ill Will be on the low. He don't really do interviews. He only really talking when he about to battle for real. So Ill Will ain't really been out there enough to be a fan favorite or a villain.
Has that hurt his career? I mean, we know he fire and all that. It's no denying that. But when cats don't really give the fans a little bit more than just the battles, does that hurt their career, you think? Because he don't do interviews and stuff like that?
I mean, yeah, because, Rum Nitty and JC are finally starting to get it. You know what I'm saying? You got just when you're good enough to be in that limelight,
right.
You don't have to do the most, but you got to make yourself a little bit more visible. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so, I mean, that's really all it is to it.
It's going to be a fire battle. There's no denying that.
It's going to be super fire.
Yeah. I like that.
Because it's been a minute, and both of them is sitting on some bars.
But what are they doing with them? Do you got either one of these guys writing their material over?
You think so you saying, do you think any of them tweaked their bars or they kept them originally how they had them?
See, I don't know. I'm wondering It's been so
Salute,
long.
get your bars up too. I see you in the chat.
It's been so long. We're talking about Gnome. That was what, 2 months ago, a month ago?
Yeah.
And there's been some events that's happened, current events that's happened since then, not just in battle rap, but just period, that niggas might want to consider doing their rounds over. I don't know about all their material, but something to think about.
Yeah, because Ill Will could talk about that A$AP Mean incident. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You ain't allowed to bring nobody on these caffeine joints because I ain't never seen nobody do it yet. Nobody allowed to jump in your battle?
Well, you can't even have people on stage like that because of social distancing. So that's a thing of the past.
I'm about to say, if Ill Will took that approach, dog, if it was a big stage and just Ill Will brought A$AP Mean out for like 3 bars, man, what
that would do?
If it was a big stage, the crowd would go crazy.
I don't care if it was the Super Bowl. What is A$AP Mean gonna say to John in 3 bars?
Whatever he say, it better be fire though.
Man,
that's all I'm saying.
It's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. Ill Will definitely better off doing his own rounds than bringing A$AP Mean out. That shit ain't gonna work. You see what happened to Jack Boy when you playing with John?
Yeah, John do not be playing with niggas, man. John be putting niggas' career to a halt or ending they shit, at least on URL.
That's a fact. Got my brother BA from Get Your Bars Up Media in the building. BA, what's poppin', fam?
Hey, what it do, family?
Salute.
Salute, fella. Salute, man. I see y'all talking about this Ill Will versus John, man. What's going on?
I don't know, man. I was on social media earlier and I seen the post on Twitter, and I said before it's over with, I wanted to try to go live and talk about it. And I know this was supposed to happen in that Gnome. Timing is everything, and I like it for 9/19.
Yeah, I think that it's a wonderful. I think it's a wonderful fit for Summer Madness, because like we said a couple of shows ago, is Summer Madness 10 is just not. It doesn't have that oomph.
Right.
It doesn't have that oomph feel. And I believe that this actually helps inflate it a little bit, man, and makes it look a little bit more comfortable to watch.
Now, we was just talking about whether these guys should rewrite their content over because they were supposed to battle so long ago. What do you think about that, BA? Do you think they should kind of like switch it up a little bit or keep what they got?
I think they should definitely keep majority of what they have, but you definitely still have to go over it and add whatever, because both artists love using current events. And there's been some things that's happened since known within the last couple of months or so. So they both are going to talk about different situations, different current events. So yeah, keep the body of it, whatever the body of it is, keep that. But you're going to have to trim a little fat and add a couple, add a little protein to it.
Word. Now my guy KB, he said he got Ill Will 2-1. I think I'm going with John in a 21.
Yeah.
What about you?
I will definitely say I'm going John 2-1 in a debatable. I like Ill Will, but John, man, I just spoke with John a few days ago. This guy, yo.
Is this something he's ready for?
He ready. That's all I can say. Is he just seems super calm. He's relaxed. Like, man, he just don't. To me, like, I love what Ill Will has done and what he's been doing, but John to me is just one of those. He's down there God tier when it comes to battle rap, and a lot of people don't give him his respect for that. Right. Now, Ill Will is top tier, no doubt about it to me. But I just feel like John is just one more notch higher.
That's what it do.
Yo, that's the thing. John is scary. When John really be motivated for a battle, man, you better be prepared to die. It's getting ugly.
But look at the mirror. Ill Will the same way. You go back to the Tay-Rock battle. Like, he dropped the ball in that battle, but you seen how serious he was and prepared, and that was a while back.
He still had.
Yeah, Tay-Rock really had the wow on him to get that victory too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So KB, I wouldn't be surprised if Ill Will took it 2-1, but I just think that this is going to be highly debatable. These are no doubt two individuals who have great resumes and they're vets, and both of them haven't really battled in a little minute. So both of them are going to be hungry.
KB,
I
I brought
agree.
up the fact that John has had the better career on URL than Ill Will. If this battle was judged, BA, do you think that's going to play a role? Maybe that, John might be more of a fan favorite or a judge favorite over Ill Will.
If this is judged, I actually would go Ill Will if it's judged, because I feel like Ill Will is going to have more of the personality in the battle.
Okay.
Where John's going to step back and he's going to actually, what John's strongest attribute is mimicking the person that's across from him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And in judge battles, sometimes that works, but in more cases it doesn't. Where you have Ill Will's going to come, he's going to joke with you. He's going to have everybody laughing. He's going to have some punchlines in there. He might even have a performance bar where he says something super goofy, but it hits. So if it's judged, I might have to go with Ill Will if it's judged. But overall, it's still going to be a dope battle.
That's what's up.
Right.
Yeah. Fellas, what's up with this Loaded Lux and Matt Hoffa thing? Because I'm behind. I've been editing and doing all this other stuff. I haven't really been on the internet. What's going on with that?
We're in the same boat. I'm on YouTube and I'm searching through some of my channels that I support, and shout out to my guy Black Sheep. He had dropped a video clip of Lux on IG talking about Math, not so much calling him out officially for a battle, but he was talking a little spicy. And then I seen Math just do a little something on his channel about it. So I had to reach out to the streets and figure out what niggas thought about Math and Lux at this point. Is that something we want to see?
I don't really want to see that battle, but if it were to happen,
either.
Yeah, I don't want to see that battle. I would rather see Mad versus Mook opposed to Lux, if that makes any sense, just because of the storyline and the backstory of that. But if it were to happen, I would like to see that on this upcoming anniversary card that URL is having.
I hope it's not one of them legend onlys pre-recorded. I don't really like that. I mean, it was cool. I mean, but I'd rather see. And then these are two battle rappers, not a rapper facing a battle rapper. So I don't want no legends only thing. So I hope Math, if you want to do that, you need to go holler at a league, go talk to ARP or something. Yeah. And then can Math keep his composure, man? Because this dude, man, the shit he did in the Jag battle, the shit he did in the Jag battle, does that make y'all really want to see another Math Hoffa battle for real? When he's so sensitive now, he can't even you clearly violate. Math been violating
Math
people.
Fire in Jag battle, yo. Stop it. We not gonna do that tonight, man.
I can compare that.
Like Good said, it was a rookie move what he did about to walk off stage because of a third round.
Look what Goods did versus Gems. Goods ain't got no right to talk. I ain't trying to hear nothing Goods be talking about.
That's facts too.
That is facts too. Aspect, this is Loaded Lux though. This is the cream of the. This is this is one of the well-known artists around the world. You feel me? Has been for quite some time. Sure. I doubt that he's gonna, because Loaded Lux gonna bring some stuff up. I know if they were to battle, he's gonna bring some stuff up. He's gonna eat that because this is Loaded Lux, and he knows how big this battle is, not just for himself but for the culture. And we know Math is into himself a lot, so he's gonna want this to last.
You don't think Math got dirt on Lux?
Math don't have a chance against Lux.
What?
He got dirt. He definitely got dirt.
God,
Lux 3-0. Look what T-Top and Ab did to Math. You think Loaded Lux won't do him filthy? T-Top and Ab did him greasy.
That's different though. They don't even. That's straight. Nah, this a different.
Loaded Lux is gonna have to go into the time machine. He's gonna have to jump in the hot tub and go in the time machine and get in his bag. If this is the Loaded Lux from the last couple of years, excluding the 2-on-2. Matter of fact, if that 2-on-2 Loaded Lux shows up, then Math he's not gonna have a shot to me. But if the regular, this one-on-one Loaded Lux that I've been seeing for the last 2 years, hop on that stage with Math, Math definitely has a shot to smoke.
Math definitely has a shot to beat Loaded Lux. Black Hoodie versus Gray Hoodie would be fire. This battle would be They have to make it personal.
So, oh my God!
I think he just need to sit down. Mav, you just need to sit down and go ahead and.
Bugging. He just won his last battle. Why he need to sit down?
He definitely lost the Jag, and this man had a debatable with Method Man.
He did not lose the Jag.
He had a debatable with Method Man, bro.
I don't count the Method Man battle. I don't count that. Wasn't a battle to me. That wasn't a real battle to me.
You want to discount the Legends Only battle shit. Now you want to use it against Math. Like, which one is it?
Because Method Man bars was better than Math.
Hey, I think they both sat down with each other and was writing bars. That's what it sounded like.
I can believe that.
Yeah, it's like they collabed on that. I agree.
Like I'm not gonna go too hard over here. How should I say this? Because I don't want to say this and make it seem like that. So talk to me. They did some shit like that. That's what I believe. So that wasn't a battle to me. But fellas, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that was like a music video.
This might be breaking. This might be breaking news, but I'm not. But I don't know if it's true yet. But I'm still gonna put it out into the universe. Murder Mook versus Dracula. We might be seeing that very, very soon.
Yes, sir.
Somebody told me that.
Yes, sir. I was just talking about that. The GOAT versus Murder Mook. Let's go.
We might be seeing Dracula, and if Dracula shows up, if the Gunbar King shows up, Murder Mook's gonna smoke him. But if Dracula shows up, we're gonna have us a classic, possibly.
My man finally getting the last GOAT that he need to put on his wall. Let's go, Rock. Hey, Rock. Hey, Rock. Let's go.
I got so many birdies in the underground birdies, should I say? Because I can't say names, are telling me that that battle's going to happen. But I don't know. URL hasn't announced anything yet, and they focused on Summer Madness 10. But we're about to see, though. We're about to see.
I don't see a reason why it wouldn't happen, especially now that Briz is not happening. Like, it might not happen on Summer Madness, but those guys both agreed that they would do it. So
yeah,
it's all about the numbers.
I don't want to see Murder Mook versus. I really don't. It'll be a cold battle, but I don't want to see Tay-Rock versus Murder Mook right now. I wanted to see that last year when they had
Mook gonna lose to Rock.
You think so?
Mook not beating Rock.
Depends on the version of Rock, because Rock has a different archetype that he just developed that actually did him well. If he turns to Dracula, it's gonna be crazy. But if he comes in that gun bar, they say I couldn't gun bar him to death, he gonna die.
Mook could pick that apart. Mook could pick that vampire shit apart.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. So
but he got bar, but he has substance in his bars though. That's the thing about it.
That's true.
That's what's crazy. But he got to. It's gonna be interesting. But let them announce it first. But I had to jump out the window real quick.
That's how we give it up, man. Salute to my guy BA. Get your bars up media. Subscribe to his channel. Y'all already know.
Salute.
Appreciate you, BA.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, fellas. Y'all take care, and hey, peace and love, man.
Already.
Peace and love to you too, brother.
Chat, man. We about to get up out of here in this live stream. KB, salute to my guys. Well, you got any final thoughts before we sign off?
Man, it's lit next weekend, y'all. I can't wait. I'm super turned for this card. I don't know how everybody else feel, but I'm excited.
It's gonna be a crazy one. Salute to everybody, man. We be at y'all this weekend. Y'all stay safe. We about.